Good morning, stamping friends. Happy Friday to you all. I hope you had a great week. We are winding down and kind of gearing up for school starting soon. It's really hard to believe that our son is going to be a senior this year. You know, I can think back to the days when he was 3 years old when I started with Stampin' Up! And I remember putting up one of those gates because he kept crawling into all my paper area and stamps and inks, and I had to block him out. So I still can remember doing that. And then now here, 15 years later, because he'll be 18 this year, he is graduating from high school. So I just cannot believe how time flies. But anyway, I love summer and carefree days, but I also love getting kind of back in the swing of things with school and getting into a routine and a schedule. So it's all good. But I just can't believe how time just flies. So speaking of time flying, I wanted to let you know that it is getting closer to the final deadline for the Cozy Craft Retreat. Remember, the deadline is July 31st, which is tomorrow. And so anything after that, we're going to have to say no to. So you have one more day to decide if you want to receive a Cozy Craft Retreat kit to go. Because remember, the in-person one sold out in 24 hours. So last chance for the kit to go, and I promise you this is going to be packed with products and make and takes and gifts and just fun things and a PDF instructions, and you're just really going to enjoy it, and it'll really kick off the season well for you. So I'll put the links on my Facebook and my blog so that you can find it easily. Also, the t-shirts are now available. I will also post a photo of what they look like. They are so cute. I think mine's even on the way. I wish I had it here to wear it and show it to you, but I can show you a picture of it. So anyone that's attending, whether you're in person or getting the kit to go, feel free to order one. It's through my friend Tamara Davis's Etsy shop, and they're only $20. So just wait till you see them. They're so cute. So let's get started on today's project. I'm going to share a Christmas project with you. Now, because we are talking Christmas here and holiday, the project I want to share with you is a Christmas project. And I wanted to sneak this in before the end of the month because this designer series paper sale is running out. Most of our papers are 15% off. And you know what? If you purchase this one, which is in on the sale, you can start making some of your Christmas projects. So you may want to grab that. And it's only $9.78 until I believe the sale's over August 2nd. So this is 6x6 paper, and aren't they really pretty designs here? And here's all the coordinating colors with it, and it's called Tidings of Christmas. So that's what we're going to use for our paper today. And then I want to show you something that's in the holiday catalog. In case you haven't received a catalog yet, please let me know. If you're a customer of mine within the last 6 months to a year, I can send you that for free. And if not, just connect with me and I'll let you know the details on how to get a catalog. So this bundle is one of my favorites. I just love this die, Happy, and it's just a nice cursive font. And think of all the occasions that we use the word happy in. Happy anniversary, happy birthday, happy Christmas, happy Easter, happy anything. So, and then this is what it is bundled with, and I just love this set. So this is what we're going to use today, and it's going to be a sweet and simple stamping. So let's get started. We are going to start with basic white thick cardstock. I like to use the thicker when I do kind of a one or two layers. And this is 11 inches by 4 1/4, scored in half on the long side at 5 1/2. Already scored it, and then just fold it over and use your bone folder to make a nice crisp fold here. And that is going to be the front of our card. Then the next thing I did, which I kind of cheated and I did this beforehand, but I'll show you. First I just dropped all my dies. First, I took a 5 1/4 by 4 inch piece of cardstock, and I used Stitch with Whimsy. This is the largest die in here, and it doesn't actually die cut. It just puts kind of like little stitching marks in it, and there's all different sizes in this die set. And then I placed Happy down in the bottom right corner, and I die cut it out. Now, when it comes out, let me put this underneath here. It's going to be kind of like a polar bear in a winter storm. It's going to be all white here, so you probably can't see as well. But we'll put this to the side. When it comes out, you can see inside, this is upside down, by the way, you can see all these little pieces that normally should come out, but we want to keep them in here because I'm going to show you a little trick of how we can make the letters read easier by keeping those in. But before we do that, we need to take a piece of designer series paper. This is 2 inches by 4 inches. And I am just going to put some green glue on the back. And we are going to adhere this in the bottom right corner. We don't want it too close to the corner though, because we don't want it to peek over. Let me just make sure I have this down. We want to make sure you can't see the ends here through here. So I think that placement looks good. All right, so just adhere this. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're just going to place this on top. And sometimes what I do is I will stick, I don't know if you guys have this in your stash, but if you don't have it, I highly recommend it. I just went to a local craft store and bought removable adhesive, and I want to stick this on the back because I am going to be removing it, but for now I just need it not to move because I need this exactly lined up where I want it to go. All right, now you can tell that the word is happy. However, I think it looks even better if the little insides are in there. So what you're gonna do is take your adhesive, and that's why we are leaving it in this word, and just put a tiny bit of adhesive or glue. Probably the Stampin' Seal won't work as well because that's gonna be too wide, but just barely put a dot here because we don't want it to squeeze out the sides and have glue everywhere. So if you're very careful, it will stay in there. Then we're gonna flip this over. I guess I can move this so it's not so much white here. All right, now we just wanna place this right smack in the middle of where we cut it out. Remember, we only put glue on the pieces that we want to stick back in there. It's almost like doing a puzzle here. So just adhere that, and those pieces are gonna fall perfectly where they go, and then just remove the letters. If you did get a little bit of glue outside the edge, it's not gonna come out perfectly, so you have to kind of hold it down, but that's all right. Oh, this one's sticking too. So just kind of lift it while holding in the center. Oh, I'm in the camera here. And I guess I'm having to do that a little bit on all of them, but there's not that many pieces. All right, now do you see how that you can read it so much better? Now, because we used removable adhesive, this is gonna lift off very nicely. Now on the back, you can either use dimensionals, or I like to use foam adhesive strips when I want a larger pop, because these are about double the width of dimensionals, and so it's gonna pop even more. So, and it's so easy to use because you actually can rip it. You don't even have to cut it. Sometimes when you're cutting, you goop up your scissors, which it comes off, but it's just another step. So I just usually rip it. And when I do the whole card like that, I like to do it on in between the sides as well, because then it doesn't sag in the middle, you know what I mean? And it'll just stick up on all the sides. Keep ripping here on these sides, and then, whoops, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit more, and I'll show you where, because I wanna make sure the letters are really raised off the middle and not just sag in there. I'm gonna even stick some around by the letters, just a few. All right, one more, I think, right here. All right, so you can see about how many I put there, and now the trick is to line it up nicely so that it falls right where, kind of where you place those letters. And then the last thing that we want to do is stamp the word Christmas. So what I'm going to do is grab my Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to ink that up. And guess what? I should have stamped this before I put all those adhesive strips on the bottom, but I am going to try. Sometimes it'll work first try. Don't mind my head again. I'm trying to line this up. And actually it worked pretty well. So we just proved a point. You can stamp after dimensionals. But there we go. Happy Christmas. If you like a little more of a contrast, you could make Christmas in red. If you don't like clean and simple and you want to emboss the back of this, a brick might be pretty or something, but I just want it clean and simple for this one. But isn't that fun? And if you were doing assembly line projects, this would be a fast and easy one to do. So I hope you enjoyed the project today. Again, one last shout out for the Cozy Craft Retreat. I promise you're going to love it. I'm even going to post a picture picture. Our shirts are in the Etsy shop now, and if you're participating in this retreat, you can order a shirt. They're only $20, and they are so stinking adorable. You're going to want to wear them during the holiday season all the time, every year, because they're just so cute. So I will put that picture up too, and then just stop by my Facebook page or my blog and go ahead and register, because tomorrow's the deadline. Just a reminder that I do have a host code active for July, so if you see any products and want to shop at my online store, please use the host code right here, and that will help me out. And remember, if you order $35 or more from my online store, you will receive 3 free projects from Creative You, and I will mail those to you as a thank you for shopping with me. The deadline to get in on August Creative You is August 10th. If you order after that, you will roll forward into September. But if you'd like the August projects, August 10th is the deadline. Thank you so much, everyone, and we will see you next week. Bye-bye.